Hi everyone, here is my first autumn set of this season and I was so happy to start bringing in those nice warm tones. I'm done with my pastels, being a ginge and all, autumn is my favourite season, so I am ready for it. Come at me. So yeah, I had sculpted this base layer on these and the middle finger. I had done... I don't even know how you really would describe it, but I've done that. And I had recorded it, but when I've tried to upload it with this video as well, it was taking forever to download and I was too scared of this one getting sucked back into the iCloud and losing it completely, because you know how awful I am at doing that. So I thought, well, we'll just show the design and then if I can, I'll put the other one up as well. So, right, here we go. This colour here is Colour Pop from Glam and Glitz and it's called Red Bikini. Oh my god. Oh, that's my chips. Can you hear them beeping? Yes, mate, chippers. So, yeah, that colour is so lovely. I've done a full cover with that, super thin, so that means keeping all of the monomer in my brush. Don't drain it, don't be tempted to wipe it, keep that fuel so you can go on a longer journey down that nail and paint it on. And this, yes, is beautiful. It's from Glitterati and it's called Scarlet Flake. They are reordering this in and it just reminds me of like piles of rusty leaves. It's got greens and reds and oranges. It's just super lush. Now this is the wonky finger that, how do I describe it? It was like a reverse method. So but it's like a wonky nail bed. That's what I've done. So in the free edge part of this, I'm going to do a marble. So I'm just mixing all the colours up against that wall, just so that's completely covered, and then I can go in with my swooshy marbles. And remember, keep those marble beads wet. Keep your brush wet. Don't be tempted to go in dry. Like I've said before, it always goes wrong. Never go in dry. Painful. So yeah, we're going to marble this. We're going to add more glitter and continue. Now, I'm really sorry if anybody is offended by my nails in this video. Let's be honest, I do a lot more stuff in videos that could offend you, but my nails are pretty sick. I dry heave a little bit when looking at them, but they're disgusting. And there is a reason. I can't tell you at the moment. I've entered a competition and I've done some nails and then I took them off because they were so freaking long. And I'm one of them people, when I don't have acrylics on, I nibble and I pick and I bite, and I am a nail tech nightmare. I don't listen to my own advice, and I'm just awful, and I've always done it, so that's why they look really shit. But I'm a nail tech. I'll make them pretty again. So yeah, please don't hate on me too much. Right, this nail we are using liquid gold, and again that red bikini from Glam and Glitz. Glitterbels, Glam and Glitz, they're two very pigmented companies. I love them. So they enable me to create like designs that are not bulky, because if you don't have the pigmentation there in your coloured powders, you have to work drier, and if you work drier, then it's going to be bigger and it's going to be chunkier, or you work wetter and you lose your colour, so you then have to keep going in with a million beads to get the colour that you desire. So I've done a vertical ombre with this. You saw I put the liquid gold on, I went in with red bikini and just gently pulled it across the nail. And now I'm going in with Metallic Mix's Planet Fever from Glitterati. To pick up this glitter, I don't pre-mix it. I keep all my glitter raw, so I'm picking up a tiny bead of clear and dipping it into my glitter raw and applying to the nail. You get to see my rotten fingers big time on this swoosh on this little finger, so enjoy it. Get a cup of tea, maybe a biscuit, take it in. Don't eat anything big because you're going to retch. Look at it. Oh, fucking pick that bad. Pain. Swoosh. The swoosh. Don't be tempted to take the liquid out of your brush when you're picking up that tiny bead for a swoosh. You need that liquid. I like to call it fuel. You need that fuel to make it swoosh. You need it to be like water. If you do it dry, it's just going to sit like a little rock at the end of the nail. Thumb. I have left the thumb in, and I'm going in with Plush Cover from Glitterbels. This is my favourite cover powder, okay? Straight from the cuticle and pull down. This is not the way I normally do an ombre. I normally start from the bottom and pull down from the cuticle. But with this red bikini, the Plush Cover didn't cover it correctly, so it's better to pull backwards. And you discover this with different coloured powders, which ones work with what and which way it's got to go. So red bikini had to be applied second with this. And then I'm going to stick another swoosh on, because we know whatever I put on the little finger, I'm going to stick it on the thumb, because it's not in my photograph, so who gives a shite? So yeah, we're going to stick another swoosh on this. And what I have done in a minute, I have froze the video, because I do get asked, can we see a side view of the nails? You know, because anyone can take a picture of the top of it and they look pretty, but where's your apex? Are these big bulky nails? So I have froze the video in a minute, and you'll get to see when I encapsulate it all in clear. So hopefully that might help for you to see how thick my nails are. Yeah, hopefully it'll help. Look at that beautiful scarlet flake. I will leave everything in the description box of what I'm using. A big one today is, this is my brush that I have been using and everybody's been buying, so big thank yous to everybody. I have now sold out of the size 10 and 12, but there are more coming. You like literally cleared me out. I did not anticipate the amount of sales that I had. I you know, so massive thank you. More are coming, and so are lots of other products as well, so I will keep you updated with this. But this brush is mine. It is a size 14. Don't be put off by a big brush, okay? It doesn't mean that I'm only picking up big beads. You've seen me work with a large brush, and you've seen me work on little nails, and I pick up tiny beads and I do my swooshes. I don't have separate brushes for it. It's all my big brush. I like a big brush because I can hold more fuel, monomer. And if I can hold more fuel, I can go on that journey for longer. I don't keep wiping my brush. I keep that fuel in the brush. And every time I touch that bead, I pump more fuel to continue on my journey. I know I ramble on, but it does work, I promise. So yeah, you just keep more fuel. Avoid wiping your brush so much, okay? Okay, we're going to apply, hold it, let polymerization happen, and then with the tip of it, pop it around that cuticle, straight down them sidewalls. It's only there to protect this flake. I'll keep a part of it in the back for an apex and just pull the front of that bead. If I was to pull it all down, I'd lose my apex. You'll see maybe more with my thumb. But yeah, don't be put off by a big brush at all. It's determined, the size of your bead is determined by the angle of your brush when you go into your powder. Okay, if your brushes are upright, you're only going to pick up a tiny bead, but the more of an angle on your brush, the larger the bead you will pick up. So if you lay your brush more, there is more contact of your bristles and liquid to powder, therefore you will pick up a larger bead. So if you keep your brush upright, like when you're picking an eye bogey bead, your brush is literally upright, pointed to the sky, the top of it is pointing to the sky, and you're only going to pick up a tiny bead because the contact with your bristles and liquid is minimal. So tiny bead. I hope it all makes sense. I do waffle on, and yes, I do swear like a trooper, but there is hidden information in there. I firmly believe I'm like a child. I only learn if I'm having fun. So I like to I talk about crazy things, and I ramble about my goats and ramble about my sheep, but there goes my fat tongue again. There is hidden information in there, but sometimes you don't even realise that you are learning because I'm rambling about something else, or if you're laughing about something else, you're not taking it, you are taking it in, but you don't realise that you're learning. And that's the way I like to teach. I'm not actually, well, I am a potty mouth. I'm awful. And my YouTube was to be true, so I am just me. This is me, but hopefully the giggles and the way I am helps you, and you can have a laugh with me. Well, you're definitely a like-minded person. You ready? Oh, there it is. Look at it. Did you see it? Okay. I prefer my apex in the back third of the nail, okay? So we were all taught, free edge, then you've got your big stress area, and then your little cuticle. I prefer it in the back third of that nail. It's not super huge, okay? Just in comparison to the size of the nail. So not massive apex. And not super thick at the free edge. There is no strength from that free edge. It's all coming from that back third, okay? Hopefully seeing that visual might help somebody to see how thick my nails are. We're done. Enjoy the top coat reveal. I waffle on, and I am sorry if, you can always turn me off if you don't like it. But hopefully you enjoyed the nails. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Maybe comment and subscribe. Remember, you can go and book any training or look at my stuff for sale at www.kylieworry.co.uk, and there is a link in my description. Honestly, thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully there'll be more autumnal sets coming, and again, apologies for my rotten fingers. Cue the haters. But on a serious one, thank you everybody. I will see you soon. Love you all. Goodbye.